So, kings and queens, I hope you're hearing me. This is the fish, it's sliced fish. So I am now going to remove the bone and cut it into the sizes that I want it. Because when you're doing sweet and sour, you don't use the bone. Even though there's not much bone in sliced fish, but I'm going to take out the bone. And this fish is already pre-seasoned because I usually pre-season my meat and then I put it in the freezer. I don't usually like put it down, and this is a lot. So I am cutting them into bite sizes. Bite sizes. So this is the size I want them in. These small sizes. So I'm cutting them into small sizes. Small bite size. I'm going to make sweet and sour. You know, sweet and sour chicken is usually, if it's chicken you're doing, it's small bite sizes. Same thing with the fish. And see there, guys, it is already pre-seasoned, so it was in the freezer and I took it out and it is thawed. You can see the seasoning on it. So I'm just cutting them into small sizes and then I'm going to do the rest of the preparation. And these bones can be used to make fish tea or fish broth or something. So I'm not going to throw them away. I'm going to put them back in the freezer to use another day when I'm making soup, fish soup, or fish broth or something. So I'm not going to throw them away. It's not a lot I'm making, guys, because it's just for me alone. A piece of bone right down in this one. Alright, guys, so there it is now. That is the fish cut in bite sizes. So now I'm going to get them into the pan until I'm ready to start doing the next part. So stick and stay with me. Alright, yes, kings and queens, I am back. So now I'm going to prepare the fish for the sweet and sour. So these are the ingredients that this is what I'm going to use on it. So in this I have some cornstarch. This is the cornstarch here. I poured it out into a bottle. And I'm using this body of 14 spice and a little all purpose. So all of that is inside of this. Now I don't want to add any salt because the Maggi has salt and I don't want it to be too salt. I don't want it to be salt. So now I'm going to put this onto the fish and coat the fish. I'm going to coat the fish. I am coating the fish. So there you have the fish all coated with the cornstarch. So now I'm going to add some oil to the pot that I have on the stove. I'm coming. Means that is a pot with the oil. And it is hot. So I'm going to drop them in piece by piece and let them fry, quickly fry. And kings and queens, I didn't use flour, I used cornstarch, because when you use the cornstarch you get a different color when it is fried from when you use the flour, and it is very crunchy when you use the cornstarch. Even if you're doing fried chicken, you can use cornstarch. Mix the cornstarch with the flour and it gives it a different type of crunch. See, I've turned this one and you see what it looks like. So you can stay with me until I turn them over. Alright, kings and queens, I'm now going to remove them from the pan because I had turned them over off camera. So I'm removing these and then I'm going to put the remainder in there to fry. Them there in the pan. I'm putting the remainder, not much to it. Couple pieces. So I'm going to allow these couple pieces to fry. In the meantime, I'm going to start preparing the sweet and sour sauce. Alright, kings and queens, I'm going to make the sweet and sour sauce now. So I'm going to use ketchup, vinegar, white vinegar. You can also use apple cider vinegar, but I don't have any apple cider. A little soy sauce, sugar, and a little cornstarch. You don't have to use the cornstarch if you don't want to either. And some water. Alright, so now first thing I'm going to do is pour the water in there. That's the water. Next I'm going to pour the ketchup. I'm not even measure it, I'm just pour it in. Then I'm going to add some soy sauce, not much, a little bit of soy sauce. A little soy sauce. A little vinegar, white vinegar. And I'm going to add some of this mambo sauce. This is just my special addition. Mambo sauce. It is sweet and hot. Sweet and hot. So I'm going to add a little of it in there also. Then I'm going to add the sugar. Sugar, 2 teaspoons, which is 1 tablespoon, and I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of cornstarch, and I'm going to mix it up. You can add a little bit of salt too if you feel like you want to add salt. I don't want any salt, so I'm not adding any salt to it. So now I'm going to put it on the stove and let it boil until it gets thick. And kings and queens, you can add the amount of sugar that you want to it. I don't want mine overly sweet, so I don't use a lot of sugar. So you can add whatever amount of sugar you want to add to it. So here it is in this pot on the stove. So I'm going to stir until it gets thick. And when it gets thick, I take it off and pour it over my fish, and that is it. If you want to pour it over whatever you are making, you can pour it over it, or you can put it in a dish or a container and just use it on whatever you are using. But I'm going to pour it over the fish because that's the way I like it. So I'm stirring it because I don't want it to stick. I don't want it burn in the pot. So I'm stirring it. So there it is, kings and queens. Quick and easy sweet and sour sauce. And the mambo sauce that I put in there gives it a nice little spicy taste to it. Hey kings and queens, how you doing? I'm here in my kitchen cooking and watching colaz in Philippines. We just tried what you call that thing? Frog legs. I know, all I know, I'm very brave. So that is it now, kings and queens, with the sesame seed and the parsley. You're not going to see the parsley so much because it's dried. So you know, when parsley is dried, it kind of looks brownish, blackish, right? So you're not going to see the parsley. But there you have it. my sweet and sour fish. And the fish that I use to do this is what name? Barracuda slice. That is what I use to make this. Thanks for watching, guys. Please continue to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And God in the vessel, we can smile at the storm. Peace and blessings. This is pineapple, grape, melon, and ginger. And I'm going to pour it onto my fish. So there is the fish. I'm going to pour it over it. So there you have it, my sweet and sour fish. And to this now, I'm going to add some dried parsley and a little sesame seed. Kings and queens, I had also done some rice and peas. But you know, as everybody knows, rice and peas cook. I never even show that on the camera. But I had done some rice and peas also. And I had done some home-style chicken with pineapple and carrots. So that is dinner. I'm now going to do some string beans. Thanks for watching, guys.